Okay, so apparently we've got the clearance to cast from Wiethoofd since he's gladly put the stream on. Uber has come out. Well, Carl's actually on mid, that's interesting. So we've got Uber coming out from the demo in the mid onto this point, but there's a BlackOut going on actually in the moment. It does get cleared up though. Scout's trying to do it the best as he can.
There's a bit of a fail Uber from USA, but they are going to go into this lobby. You got obviously, okay, first thing you got to remember, USA are going to be playing on a dreadful ping, so you got to take that with a pinch of salt. I think 180 ping for Carl might be the reason why he's not on heavy. There's a conch coming out, rushing the soldier and a medic with quick fix into the lobby. The demo man's actually caught out up on top. They're getting loads of frags up top in there. That was a really good play. He may have even said great play. They really caught USA off guard, and it's one of the things when you do play against people on high ping as well. You know that they can't DM at their best, so doing things like that is quite a smart way of doing it. Like playing this aggressive style. Let's see how USA react to the quick fix. There's a back cap actually. A couple of their players are still alive. It's the demo man and the spy. I thought the demo's now spawn camping. I really should go back and deal with these players. They don't have the numbers.
Gumrox and Dito are going to be trying to lock down this shot though. Quick fix has come out, but not a good idea against the heavy that's revved up. Pyro does get it, they managed to pick off the heavy, but oh, nice sword reflect there to do some damage. Dito's picking off the mid as well, actually, as he peeks the corner, so well played by him. Lots of frags going down on the side of USA though, so Ukraine will likely just push this into second and try and take the ground.
Yeah, it's just Mr. Elephant alive, who's he's good at opening pick there on the Pyro, but he's going to be locked out. And he will, maybe he'll go river or maybe he'll go back to last. Yeah, the thing I've seen about that is the demo man chimp, or is it ODB? I don't know. I actually don't know too much about the American Highlander scene anymore. ODB was really caught out for about a minute, and that kind of cost them in the end because you really need your demo man there to prevent the quick fix being effective when you're holding choke points.
Yeah, they're going to be looking to take this lobby space though. There's 100% on this quick fix for Clefsas though. I'm not sure the sort of thinking about the quick fix here, but I mean if it is actually just put onto one person and the heavy's far away, then maybe, but they have to be very careful.
I don't think this will work unless they play water or something.
Nice snipe onto Maya Papaya from Marissa.
Quick fix is in.
Scout comes in with the demo and Pyro's going really far forward, so they're all going to walk onto this point, and you can cap the point with the quick fix actually, so there is that. Or can you?
Yep,
no,
that was a good play. They managed to get the. You're right there. I think you can cap with a quick fix.
I can't remember they changed that actually. Cause, I don't know. I mean, if you can, then that's fair enough.
But they managed to getting the sentry out early was the key thing. Next sentry protected the point, and quick fix isn't the best against sentries. So getting that down early was key to getting that point. It's onto mid number 2. Ditoad, America opting to go aggressive on the right. Ditoad sort of locked down the choke, but he got jumped. Very good bomb there by Split. And USA able to get up this right side for free, and without a demo man, it's pretty much mid over. Clefsas is really weak and retreating. He's being chased by this spy, Simian, who I'm told is VPAT. Who
is there a pause? I think there's a pause.
Yeah, there's a pause. Yeah, there's a pause. I want to try and familiarise myself with this USA lineup because I'm sure I know some of their players. You know, obviously.
I know Marissa, I know Carl, I know.
That's not Marissa.
Chikobo, is it not Marissa?
No, Marissa.
Oh no, it's Rip Marissa. I'm stupid again. I'm one.
Yeah, he's a Ukrainian sniper.
Just realised. So look at the team then.
Well, Ukraine, Tito and Clefsas are sort of more well-known players. There was obviously the team. A couple of these players are some from the Wasp team. That have been around for there. They've got. When you say, well, actually, the guy's name is Marissa. Or his name on ETF2L is Marissa. I don't know what his name was before. but it's Marissa now on ETF2L. But not to be confused with an American, a very well-known American sniper, former MTS sniper called Marissa as well, which I think is a play on the name.
Might be like a tribute or something. I'll be surprised. They're gonna be, well, during this pause, they're gonna be sitting in this lobby though. Ukraine with the Pyro and the Scout. the demo chimp or ODB going forwards. I'll have to check what his actual name is. But
no, that is his name. There's a lot. Like I said, a lot of these players are on DK. When you actually look at their team, ODB is the demo man. Oh, okay. DK Cole, Maya Papaya. What a name! He's on heavy. This try and work out who that is. Maya Papaya.
Klosos is off quick fix at least, so they'll be opting for a normal Uber gun here. I actually just realised in this pause that Ihor, the NG, and Moonlight, the Spy, are actually still behind. Split has sent them, so whether they'll chase them and whether Ihor's going to set up like a cheeky telly or something, I don't know. I don't think he has an entrance, so.
Luckily for me, I can utilise this sort of logs.tf feature and point out who's playing what. It looks like the heavy Maya Papaya is some UGC guy. He doesn't actually play on DK. He plays for another team. Their name being East Jabib, who I mean I don't know. They've got I don't know any of the players. They got Nico Jims on their team. That's the guy I know. I've been too long out of the scene. Although
there's the massive extent of knowledge of USA Highlander coming to the European scene that everyone surely knows.
Hey, like I know it's like season 20 something by now, but it was my thing like 15 seasons ago, you know.
What did you know all the American? Like I knew a few. I only really know DK though. That was pretty much it.
Oh, like when I was around in that league, DK were an afterthought of mine. They were a twinkle in my eye. They were the remnants of a handkerchief after I've been watching the computer. That's what DK are. They were babies, basically. I don't even think the players were playing the game back then. That's how old school I am.
Bloody hell, I'll put some perspective to that. They're back in it. Well, they're here now, I guess, and they're pretty much the big scene. Seems.
Well, Mr. Elephant is a guy who did huge on the first map, and I can reliably inform you that Mr. Elephant, I didn't really think it was his real nickname, and I'm correct, it's Corsa. From
was a Corsa?
Yeah, so there's a very well-known player there.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure most people know Corsa at this point. He used to play Scout a lot.
Yeah, he's always been a sniper in Highlander, but he's playing Scout in UCA Invite. And looking at their pyro, is Tsukima. He's another one from the East Jabib team. So I think they've taken like a sort of mix of those two teams. Who, when I look at the NA Platinum League at the moment in TF2 Highlander, I'm just trying to find out what the rankings are. They're only like 5 weeks into their season, so. But yeah, East Jahib 4-1 record along with DK, and there's another team in there as well. So it's basically two of the top teams.
I think since Overwatch came out, I think it was like there's a lot of changes that have happened to NA Plat in terms of players being in the different teams. DK's like still sort of similar to an extent, but I mean, yeah, even them and other teams in NA Plat, as far as I know, is like changed quite a bit with new players coming up from other ranks.
This USA team are quite a small team actually. When I'm looking at that,
they usually have loads of people.
Yeah, it's quite a small roster considering the availability of them would probably be quite limited. But people will remember USA winning the second Nations Cup in the playoffs. They absolutely rolled it. And then in Nations Cup 3, we knocked them out. England.
We are going live again, finally. So we got Split trying to take some ground in this river area on Soldier. They're going to be taking some ground in the lobby as well, with ODB going forward with his meds. There is no sentry at the moment for defense, since I think Ihor has just got up. They're holding on this left area with the meds. So Ubers are actually kind of even, to be honest. But they're going to be just all in this river area, pretty much the entire team. Demo has got traps there and Scout has called them out. Scout doing a lot of damage to the heavy, almost going down actually.
Corsa's going for a Riverside pick play at the moment. He's just Yeah, he dies to Marissa. Not to be confused with Marissa.
That's gonna get annoying.
Yeah, people are going to be really confused if they've not watched TF2 for 5 years.
Yeah.
But
ooh, Grimrock's getting sort of forcing with the Uber though, and
Moonlight with the med pick there on Carl. As they pushed into lobby, good timing. This Uber isn't the most effective one, and straight away players after Uber are trying to put pressure onto Clefsas. Odie is there with a great headshot by Marissa. This is where a timeout happens for a Ukrainian player as well, but there's a spy on last. Simeon is off. No one's really close to him. He could go now. He's shooting the mini. He's trying to deal with the mini actually, and the pause comes in. They knew he was there, so they reacted quickly. Dito got fisted down by Clefsas. Really, I think the Ukrainian team were really split up after that pause, and they got focused down. And this is a chance for USA to do something potentially. Are they going to wait for their advantage?
Yeah, I mean, Gilmox gets sniped there, so I mean they could have pushed in maybe, but they're going to try and regroup. I think they do have a very, very small advantage in this river area, as they're all going to sit here once again. There is a pyro sort of going to be roaming around this point, as Gilmox might try and peek this lobby area again. He needs to be careful he doesn't get, well, I would say forced again, but they don't have the Uber by the looks of it. Although, actually no, I think the hood's broken, so I'm going to try and fix mine.
Yeah, well, both sides actually have Uber, so it is equal Uber. It will be a stalemate. The way I've seen USA do it is they're going for these riverside pushes. They're either going to focus. If they put their 2 people in water, 3 people in water. Ukraine need to react to this. None of them have reacted to it. The Uber's coming into the point now. Pyro's air blasting people. There are stickies everywhere. It does quite a bit of damage, but not enough. Oh, there's a heavy on the point. No one's looking at the heavy, and they've taken it out. Yeah, Ukraine really, like USA just went for the. They put 3 people in water, then. After Uber the medic went to water and stickies were there. Ukraine players just reacted so poorly to it. A lot of players were pushing into lobby, or just not reacting to the people in the flank. I mean, there's no excuse not to have somebody in water defending last Angali in Highlander.
Yeah, there usually needs to be like a soldier, a heavy, or a pyro, or something like that that's good at close quarters. But you're going to be starting off this mid split, coming in with the same sort of similar jump that he did, going aggressive on their side once again, forcing them back through the choke. So USA are once again doing a good job of pushing them out on that one side, with Chikobo with the mini trying to defend the other side of the point as the scout walks forwards. So good space now. But as I say that, Grimrox comes back in, picks off the heavy with the help of Ditoed. They're going to be backing off to this big door area, but NG just walks onto the point, killing the
yeah,
go down.
They've overcommitted to this. Ukraine should get cleaned up. I was mainly trying to focus on the flank. I noticed the spy Simeon just sapped the. He sapped the the sentry and died to the engineers. And he said, "Engineer, you're useless," even though the engineer just killed him. Thinking maybe the 7-point spy is a useless player. Just maybe I should point that out. But USA, they're taking the early position mid. Ukraine, they're not doing anything with it at all. It's really up to Dito to read that play and just put early stickies down with a fast rollout and just pump the damage out when they try and take. It just keeps dying. They go in water, but they've Ubered early in water. Dito's actually there to force them, and he's got sticky, so he's set up for this.
Yeah, they kind of pushed. Well, they were going to push in. They got 3 picks, but then they got in one by one and died. So they kind of wasted this advantage now. They're going to be going from water, but they already know they're there, and they're going to get spammed out.
Yeah,
so.
Dito's actually played that really well. They've trapped them in water. As a scout though, he's almost gets picked. Now the combo's coming in. It's a quick fix heavy. Oh, they're completely surrounded here. Gunrax is... Oh, he just tanks the heals and Split is behind. Gunrax must have taken about 700 damage in that fight, but that actually worked out really well the way it was done. But Simeon's on last. He's against the useless engineer who kills him. Such a useless player, Ehor, saving the rounds. So useless.
I know Ehor's pretty good energy playing for quite a while. There's the Grimrox just clean up on the power. Nice snipe from Mr. Elephant getting the soldier there.
Yeah, Eagle's pretty solid, but I'm just digging out this spy.
Yeah, he's maybe a bit triggered. Maybe like trying to actually get a hide on top of this arrow thing.
Dry push into choke? I'm not sure about this. Like, easy for ODB to pick up the frags. There's a bit of activity on the flank, but nothing's going to come from it. This using the quick fix element Ukraine. It did work, but I think now that ODB's in position to lock down choke, it's going to be really, really difficult for them to make any sort of push happen with it. So USA, they're going to play defensive. USA will probably play the stalemate, play the pick, you know.
Yeah, I mean, against quick fix, like if you have a like a sniper that was just watching that and Golden Rocks once again going down on that choke area, but or if you have like sticky traps as well, doing huge damage, or a backstab if the Pyros having to look away for a second, it can all kill the quick fix push extremely quickly. But they're going to be rotating for this big door area, it seems, to try and catch them out. They haven't rotated as quick as they could have done, though, the Ukrainians. But the Pyros is here now, trying to deflect all the spam. The Ubers haven't been exchanged yet, but as I say that, the quick fix comes out. They do drop their demo, though. Dito does go dead, as the quick fix is basically just solo onto the Pyro, and he just fakes a heavy, and he is scared for his life and runs away.
Yeah, they crushed them, USA. Got their flank in behind, trapped them. The disadvantage of the quick fix right there, showing them. Because the Pyro can't really do anything but take damage, and the Demo Man got picked. That is just a medigun, like good positioning from the USA flank to get there and to help cut off the Ukrainian players. But there's just a medigun. There is the real reason USA won. Like, I like the idea of a quick fix on last, but at some points they should just ditch it.
Yeah, switch back. Yeah. I mean, the one thing as well with the quick fix that, it's got a good healing rate, but the overheal as well, especially for a heavy in the combo. Like, overheal in the combo is a massive deal, so not having that is going to be, hard for them to try and recover from. But I mean, Mid's going to come out a bit different. Gunrox is solo in this choke. Not sure what he's trying to achieve there, but I mean, as I say that, sort of Cliffs and the Demo are going to try and walk up on this opposite side. USA going to establish a bit of a hold on this other side. Bomber comes onto the soldier, and this boy gets the next stab as Mr. Elephant tries to jump away. So good control of this mid actually at the moment from Ukraine.
Yeah, they went up the other side. It was a bit of a weird one, actually, weird mid, and they're actually trapped behind the Americans. They've ended up cycling all the way behind them, and Ukraine are just rushing to their second. The USA are trying to sack. This is a really poor choice. Carl's been forced down, and the spawners have come in and dealt with the combo of the Americans. Yeah, it's a really bad decision to try and backcap there. But
massive drop from Mr. Elephant onto the cliffs. That's that really small sight line. Like, that isn't a really annoying sight line to actually try and take into account. But that's going to be a massive help for them defending this, since I thought they actually would have been able to push that easily. Yeah,
when you're big players, you need your big players to go big, and of course there is one of their big players for USA, and he went big there, saved them the round probably. And they're going straight for the repush, USA. They're moving into river, moving together, they clean this ground up. Gunrocks goes down, and they Deho as well. Not much activity. There is a one player behind the lobby, a soldier hiding. He's going for the back cap. He'll be 1v1 against Chicobo. I don't think they can block it. In fact, Chicobo there, Frontier Justice Revenge crits, manages to deal with him. Very well played there, but it wouldn't have mattered anyway. USA taking this momentum into middle as well. They probably should capture middle off this. Good forward-thinking play.
Yeah, Cluster is going to be on this minigun at the moment though. Paradox, the Pyro's going to be trying to hold close to this choke, but they do back off a bit now as they realise they're in. But the soldier split is on the flank right now, trying to deal with the sniper and the soldier. But they're going to be kind of passive at the moment. The Uber is even at the moment for both teams, but it'll be interesting to see if the sniper can do anything from this spawn area, this forward spawn area, since he hasn't actually come out of it yet. Klestas going to be walking forward to this Uber, might take it to choke, but we'll have to wait and see.
Just watched the soldier overextend for Ukraine, but Carl's actually milked the Uber, and he's soloing it now on the soldier and the scout. They will sort of separate on the right. They should be able to get the medic. Klefsas is really in trouble right now. He's being chased by Carl. He might actually get him here. He might get cut. Oh, Carl manages to avoid that. He's so close there from dying.
I feel like Dito could have been doing slightly more of this, because like he was sort of hiding at the top area. Like he was spamming down as much as he could, but like.
Oh yeah, he should have got involved. You're right about that. Like didn't do much. Carl's really lucky not to die there. He unnecessarily went for swords, but it was a weird push because they went in behind Rock and he went in to commit heals to his soldier and scout, whilst his combo kind of got rushed by other players. With the Uber from Ukraine, they could just counter Uber and they chased the players behind, killed them, and the players on mid for USA survived and repushed. Mr. Elephant goes down, but Dito's being rushed here, but he manages to pick up Lee, and then dies to Split. I'm not sure about holding Riverside as a demo there, like
alone anyway. Yeah, without heals it can be kind of annoying, but like I mean, you know, good job by Split though actually to peek that main and pick up those 2 frags. That you know, they managed to get the snipe onto the heavy, so you know he knew you could kind of peek that freely, and also
oh dear.
Well, as I say, that he gets snipes, but they're gonna be holding I think in this river area. The Ubers are gonna be roughly even. Sticks going onto the point though from Wiethoofd, so we'll have to see if they're noticed.
I think that's a good choice to have Sticks on the point because the way USA are playing these water pushes. And at the moment USA are just sort of hanging around the lobby. I'm probably waiting to get their sniper in position or something, or for a sack. But they, if they're going to do a push, they're going to go Riverside and try and play water. Let's see, go to push. The Boshi, aka Naughty Vixen 73, is behind, but he easily gets cleaned up.
I've just noticed now actually that ODB hasn't actually got grenade launcher. He's actually on Wii Booties, so whether that's kind of a lack of damage. To see, but he might just be comfortable with the
ODB.
More health. Yeah.
No, he probably doesn't think he can achieve much with pipes on his ping, which to be fair I can understand.
Maybe, yeah. That's a good point. They're going to be clumped very much on this side. But, okay. I think
I did not see that. He got Cleaver Salmon.
He got Cleaver Salmon to the medic in the river, I think. Yeah, there's his body here.
I didn't see that, but I
just heard Wayne's reaction.
I hope Wayne's gone on last, but Chikobo and the heavier on last. Oh, the
Chikobo!
Oh, it's mini-sentry. Iha, the useless engineer, does it again. Oh, but Corsa in the big door picks up Clefsus. This is a big kill, but Carl's he's committed in big door. He's oh my god, he's so caught out there. What is going on?
It's such a mess of a push out. What's going on? Someone's trying to run up to the side.
I don't know, like probably massive communication problems between Carl and his team. Like, I mean, he really should just be regrouping with the heavy combo class. I don't know why he's going into big door there. No, it makes no sense.
Shoot a sniper that was fully buffed with a revolver. Chikobo gonna try and lock down this big door area without a flank for the moment, but they will be coming in. Moonlight trying to go for the meds, just get a few shots on Carl. But
I feel like Moonlight should be more patient now. I don't know if maybe he was caught out, but you had like try and coordinate your aggression with your team. Try and get like a key class, not just go in for the med when you have Uber. USA do have Uber disad, but they are a peak choke. Wiethoofd has a lockdown though. They've also killed 2 flank players, so I think we'll see 3 flank players. I honestly don't think Ukraine can push this with their rebrad. They have to deal with this big door threat because there's a mini there. There's a sniper peeking.
They need more people, I think, to go for this shot.
In fact, the combo's rotated, so now Ukraine combo has to rotate. They can't let them walk in big door. Corsa's in really sort of forward position. Now they've finally recognised it, and Dito's rotated.
The health isn't there though. Like Dito's here without a med right now. He's trying to spam Corsa out as well as the heavy, but they're going to be still fighting in this choke area. Soldier's going to be peeking it for free. Heavy's taking a lot of damage.
Well, the threat's gone. The sniper threat's gone, which is kind of what USA were playing for. They're playing for Corsa pick. I mean, they are ahead in the game. They don't need to take massive amounts of risk. Dito's going for it. He's going to get caught out here. Oh, it's bad. It's a bad death. They should just back it up now. Like, don't take this fight against USA in big door.
At least trying to go in. He's trying to make some space. There's not really much going on though. It's sort of back and forth. Maybe one frag,
they
maybe
might
2
go
frags.
in choke because the demo's dead, and Split knows that they're not close choke, so he should be able to call his team in.
There's a flog by the pyro, by the way.
Well, he's probably.
He's sort of trying to get heavy.
Not sure about this USA Uber, but it's worked. The flog has worked. He's dead though. Ukraine have regrouped in lobby and they will re-push this. USA have trying to regroup in big door. They've let USA get the positional advantage on lobby.
Oh, they're not committing though. They're not going to the point. I don't know why. They could do. There's no one here. Oh, there we go. Spot's trying to initiate something.
Spawn that advantage belongs to Ukraine, so they should really be fighting this, but they've been completely out.
I swear to God, Narky with his Sandman today is on point. He just stunned the scout there to deny the damage. As I say, that Corsa gets a nice snipe onto him. They're trying to deny the shutter and the cap, but not really much.
Oh, now they're feeding. They're feeding. Oh, that was a useless jump by Naughty Vixen, aka the Boshi. I mean, that was just like Ukraine never should have lost that. They had equal numbers or spawn advantage the entire time. It's like it's positioning and not recognizing that. Like they should have rotated river. As soon as they saw the stickies come down on lower lobby, they rotate river. They can defend that point. And it's just a lack of game sense and forward thinking, which is what USA do have.
New movers are going to be even here though in lobby at the moment. We'll have to see if they do another water push. There is no sticks at the moment. There's actually some interesting tellies coming out by Ihor to actually deny this easy sort of walk in at the back on water, so that's interesting.
Well, it gives them a warning because Split's shot them. So
yeah, that's true. Trying to get some space in this river area though. With they're all just sitting in the staircase though, so they need to think about what they need to do. Although, they are 2-1 up, so maybe they are just going to take this kind of calm, make sure they don't do anything sort of massively stupid.
Yeah, it's quite smart actually having those teleported in the water. Like I said, forcing people to use their ammo on it. Wiethoofd though gets picked. I don't know quite how he got picked, but no man at the moment. It's solo Uber and they're playing the point. No one's there to block. This is painful to watch. They counter Uber and Pyro. They
Ubered sort of to block the spy, but then like it sort of ended up kind of going okay. Grimrock's is taking a lot of damage there, plus he's trying to heal him. There's a soldier in the bottom in the water, but he does get cleaned up, so they are going to be flank pushing out at the moment. Detail isn't really with his combo, might get caught out by this heavy, but the heavy does go down.
Yeah, USA are probably feeling like they're controlling the game. The flog pushed there. 2 people in last for Ukraine, looking for Simeon. He's just cloaked behind the point. He bumps into him, but doesn't seem to. He's not like checking for him either. Oh, he decloaks now and dies. Paradox.
Oh, Imbers. That was unfortunate.
Taking him down. And meanwhile, there's some aggression in Big Door. Split goes down. Mr. Elephant there gets a body shot on the pyro of Ukraine, but there's a big stab onto Chimp on middle, and USA are kind of they're only 3 up, and oh, Carl's in a bit of trouble. Carl's running away. He's trying to run away with his just about gets out.
Oh, Dito with a massive bomb again. Yeah, he tried to run again, but he does manage to get him. Yeah, Dito doing 2 massive bombs on that mid. First one into choke, second one into Big Door. Does manage to pick up the mid. Liddy's going to be trying to scout out this other area in Big Door, but there's literally no one on this second right now, and there's huge control for Ukraine.
There's 2 people under the on the midpoint right now. The spy's been spotted, but there's still a pyro on mid as well, with the flog underneath. He's completely caught out. They should just ignore him. Can't do anything.
They should be comfortably taking the second point by the looks of it. Uber advantage is on the side of Ukraine as they try and push this in. There's 6 minutes to try and get, well, try and get 2 points for the win if they want to preferably do that.
Oh, someone on the point, that was Moonlight, I think, decloaking. Another bonk from the scout.
Oh, he needs to wait though, I think, because like his team wasn't really far forward enough, so they can't really go off that cup time.
They did have Uberad and they just fed 3 players, so questionable again. And look, they have Uberad and they're just looking for Dito's just looking for people behind, but they still got time to make it happen. Wow, Moonlight. Good, cleans up the guys behind them. Moonlight as a spy, so oh, DK burns to death. He gets a charge Carl Mangler shot into his face. He doesn't avoid it.
God.
I think this is why he plays heavy. There's a heavy on the point now, trying to defend it. They really committed the point without knowing that heavy was there. So USA have the defense right now, but there's still a few players alive. Ehol comes in. Moonlight on the point.
But a knife. I know revolvers. There's a lot dead for Ukraine now, so that push sort of a bit neglected at this point. So hopefully he could try and get this other cap unless they. Well, I don't know. They can't really push out at the moment, but I think Chimp's could try and ODB's could try and make some space.
I think. Well, USA still have the potential to tie this map, but I'd say they looked comfortable. They've been making some sort of really key positional errors that have allowed Ukraine to get into this position. I'm always confident that USA can dominate the game because they just seem to have better teamwork and sort of understanding what they should be doing at one point. Look at this aggression from Split. He's jumped into choke. He's jumped back. He's finally been spotted. They're trying to defend from this big door Ukraine, and the USA's combo is top. They could rush lower for the back cap. Gunrex is trying to do it as a heavy, but none of his team are really with him. The team aren't really taking any position. Now they're going last. Now they're going last. Chickaboo's dead. Now the scout's trying to block it. The scout's trying to block it.
Oh, the scout! The huge scout clutch play. Lily, massive shout out to Lily there, doing a huge job of just blocking that cap.
Saved it.
And now they can rush forward because they're behind them. They're just going to get caught out here.
Yeah, Ukraine are in a lot of trouble right now. Carl has Uber. Dito gets sniped.
They must be so mad about that. Oh my god. Chimps, well, ODB trying to make some space there. The combo trying to walk forward through this choke. Soldier's on very low health. They might be trying to cap the second, but then he still needs to. Well, Gomrox is behind, goes in. Oh, he can't get many frags, so I guess.
Well, the good news is Cleftas has got out, but they did use a Uber, and they're in no position to stop USA. And this is just what USA needed. Like, they took a risk pushing out there, and Ukraine were a bit slow to react. But Lily, just a hugely unselfish play, just blocked the cap for a few seconds. They should have killed him. USA going for the kill. USA going for this kill with this Uber, it's a risk.
Carl and the Scout are Lily having the most sort of together Uber ever. Carl suiciding himself on the Soldier to try and get some space in. But Grimrox is just going to sit here, shooting everything that tries to come in. Split trying to make some space. Cap time for a second.
No, the heavy, they've not recognised
the heavy!
Water again. Well, I think they're lucky that the heavy's on high ping because I think he would have taken that. They're not recognising the heavy's going water every time and reacting to it. Carl just kind of like decided that he couldn't be bothered to play proper positioning and just ran in and went for frags instead.
Yeah, he's got 2
minutes. As a medic, that's probably what cost them. Rather, if he had linked up with a heavy at the end there, they would have won that round.
I think they're not too bothered though.
I think they know that they can win this.
Yeah.
They just need to middle. They know that Ukraine do have ad, but bar some really like massive plays or poor positioning from USA, they should have this map.
Split's doing a good job of spamming this big door at the moment with there isn't many people in choke, so if they decide to go choke, they might be able to see him. I mean, Carl's on the other side. Moonlight might be trying to go for a stab, does get spotted though. As they rotate through choke to the Ukraine side. Quite a few people go drop down actually. Combo's gone drop down. Uber just come out through drop down with a scout in the demo. Chickabo might get caught out by this. Soldier just going to the scout though. Just pick up Dito really far forwards. Just getting some damage down, but I mean they do manage to secure this mid for now.
Well, no, 1 minute 45 seconds left. They do have a chance. USA going for a risky peak that they lose Corsa. They have a small win chance here, Ukraine, of making it happen, but they really need a drop from Carl. 90 seconds. USA probably won't push. Ukraine rotating big door, so the Uber will come in. They've lost Wiethoofd. They've lost Cleftas. Yeah, they managed to clean it up in the big door.
Just watch this back out with Moonlight, and the NG's trying to come in behind.
Yeah.
Try and cap mid though.
They should be able to be blocked. There's like 5 people in second. Should be able to block it with ease and mini. Quite a bit of damage there, but that's Ukraine's last hope. That's a GG. The game was a lot closer than I thought it would be. Ukraine haven't like out of this game, but you know they just haven't been. You know they haven't been clinical enough on last. They were very very unlucky not to get to 2-2, but they kind of that rush on lower. They were a bit slow to react, and they were. As there's some frags going on, nothing else to add, Buck.
Yeah, I mean, Gully Wash is like, you know, like you said, is one of those maps similar to like where you can just outposition each other, and if you can sort of go for those back caps, and they did sort of miss 1, maybe 2 opportunities to go for that, and that might have been their saving grace. But I think overall USA just had like way better pushes together. They were much more coordinated. The timing was on point. I think the timing from Ukraine was a bit rushed at sometimes, so that might have been the downfall of that.
There's an indication that one's more of a team than the other. No, but yeah, that's a GG right there. From USA, from what I've seen in this game, I know USA probably not brought their best to the table, but what I've seen in this game, USA don't look as strong. They got really high pings actually. They don't look massively like as strong as some of the other teams I've seen, but they were enough to beat you.
Yeah, let's go get the logs up at the moment. I mean, by the looks of it, I kind of feel sorry for Wiethoofd on the Ukraine side on demo. Seems to do a lot of work. I mean, he went 34 and 16 in 35 minutes on like 13,000 damage, but you know, probably not as many frags. ODB, the opposite demo for America, is getting 24 frags, but still doing like, you know, almost 30, 40 more DPM than him on like 400, almost 420 DPM. He was 1 DPM off 420 DPM.
That's an XD.
Yeah, that's an XD right there.
Yeah,
also doing it pretty good as well.
Also the heavy Maya Papaya for USA. He went 31 for 15, but he was getting into such good positions like in water and stuff. And they weren't really reacting to him at all. Ukraine, they allowed him to get these good positions, and he was able to get effective kills and help their team out massively.
You know what's the one indicator, actually, just a very quick comment. A very quick indicator as to why, you know, they were a better team player. Maya Papaya, 31 to 15, 10k damage. Gunrox, 16 to 25, 17,000 damage taken.
Yeah, he tanked a lot of heals as well.
Yeah.
But like he's playing at a situation where he's like going to water, a split from heals, and like if they're reacting to it early, they can put damage on him and not allow him to be effective. But they just weren't. They were just letting him get positioning. But also, I think a shout out should go to ODB because he did actually do more. Well, as you said earlier, he did actually do more damage per minute.
And Lily for that.
and Wiethoofd. And from personal experience, I know how hard it is to play 150 ping demo man. So he had a very effective game in this match. But yeah, overall, USA and Ukraine will progress. USA will be the top seed. Ukraine will be second. So we'll both see them later on in the tournament. I want to see USA match up against the big teams of the tournament.
Yeah, I mean, USA always been quite a big team in the Nations Cup. I mean, it's always kind of odd seeing USA, gotta be honest, in ETF2L, since, you know, it is European Team Fortress 2 League, but, you know, they are welcoming. TF2 community is, like, kind of small as it is competitive-wise anyway, so they're always welcome to be seen, and they have got really good players, so I have to see how they do against, you know, teams like England and Sweden and Denmark, sort of in that top group, it seems. But, I mean, star points to Gunrox, though, gets 9,001 heals, so there you go. It's just calculated right there. But I think we are going to be, well, I doubt we've got any interviews going on, so...
I don't think so. But we can...
It's been a good cast, it seems. A bit of a weird sort of transition between the two games, since there was a lot of games going on this weekend, as you can kind of imagine.
Do you know how... do you know what's happening next round, how that format's working, Buck?
I'm not entirely sure. I mean, I think there might be like I think there's like a tiebreaker sort of decider. So we'll have to see how that sort of.
Well, I'm guessing it's going to be, judging by the way it's set up, the high seed group. They'll go through. Judging by the games that go on tomorrow. Shout out to England game where I make my demo man return to England. The last time I played demo for England. Team England, it was either against one of the really crap small nations, mind my language, or it was back in the first Highlander Nations Cup where we lost 6-0 to Ukraine. So
you need to redeem yourself then from that loss.
But yeah, I unfortunately you won't be able to see me play that game because the much better game that actually means something, Finland versus the Netherlands, will be casted on this channel with CJ and Hipfire, so tune into that tomorrow, 21 CET, I presume. Wheat?
Should be looking forward to that.
21 CET. Yeah, so I think we can wrap this one up, Buck. You got any final thoughts and shout outs?
That's about it. I mean, you know, good job by USA to win that, and also well played by Austria on that other game as well. So that's about it today. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us today. I've been Buck and been with Hildreth. So we will see you next time.